Welcome to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. The 56-22 Cleveland Cavaliers getting closer to wrapping up the #1 seed in the East. Visit rainy Indianapolis and the Pacers as we look at who's moving forward, brought to you by Heineken. Cleveland, Toronto, and then it's anybody's guess. 3 through 6 with Atlanta, Boston, Miami, and Charlotte. And Indiana right now in 7th place in the East at 41 and 36, and they've won 2 in a row entering tonight. Our starting lineups brought to you by Fairfield Inn and Suites. And with LeBron James resting tonight, Iman Shumpert moves into the starting lineup along with Irving, J.R. Smith, Kevin Love, and Timothy Mozgov. And for Indiana, Monte Ellis starting at the point guard now. George Hill off the ball for the 3rd straight game, along with LeBoy Allen, Mahinmi, and Paul George. Point guards have been a problem for Cleveland this year.
Well, that's coming with Kyrie Irving. He's going to have to really pick up his level of defense. LeBoy Allen with the miss. And nice little tip in there by George Hill. So Cleveland normally.
Here comes the screen by Love. Kevin Love over his last 8 games, as we showed you in the open, shooting.
And he really doesn't screen. Dave, what he does is slip that pick, so you have to play him for that slip. Big shot here by Monte Ellis to get started. And he said, you know, Coach, a lot of people don't realize in the summertime is when you get better. That's when I was healing. I've been trying to get myself going all season long.
Kevin
knows what this young guy has done this year.
He'll be a free agent in the offseason as Smith falls away and knocks it down. Still, the Warriors haven't lost back-to-back games, which Steve Kerr says has been the most amazing part of this run. Here's George heating up. Paul George. Love the ball again. Love has 11 points here in the quarter. Love saw the shot clock. It's got 4 on it. Here's Irving. Gives it up. Love for 3. Hit it! Here's Love again. Tried the skip pass and threw it right to Monte Ellis. Ellis, the length of the court, scores and a foul.
When you play the Pacers, the first thing you put up on the board, take care of the ball. They're number 3 in steals, over 9 a game, 19 points off turnovers a game, which is number 1. So
a good defense by the Pacers. J.R. Smith, and Smith has been red hot the last 3 games. Offensively, I don't know if this is what we thought we were going to see with the way the Pacers have been defending. As Paul George hit, they're going to count the basket. So a 3-point opportunity for Paul George. It was a smart play there not to put it on the floor after the contact. First foul on Tristan Thompson.
Smart play, though, Dave. Yeah. You said it. You know,
Here's George, hits Hill with a kick out. Solomon Hill hits a 3 at the horn. An appropriate finish to a terrific shooting quarter for both teams. The Pacers at 65% and the Cavaliers at 69% from the field. Hill easily gets it off in time, and the Pacers lead. So Dellavedova, Jefferson, Shumpert, Tristan Thompson on the with a few days off. It'll be a good stretch of rest for James before they play Chicago Saturday on ABC. C.J. Miles 3 from behind the arc. He also has 5 rebounds. Kyrie Irving with another terrific defensive play and finish on the other end. He scored. The last 3 baskets have been right at the rim.
26 points in the paint here now for Indiana.
Irving gets by his man and lays it home. Trying to win their 3rd straight game. Here's Monte Ellis. C.J. Miles spotting up, cans a 3. The 7th 3-pointer for the Pacers. And how about the bench for the Pacers with 31 of the 70 first-half points? Irving, beautiful move to get into the lane and lay it home.
Wow, they're going to run things for you or whatever, then things get all bogged down.
Pacers work the perimeter, and the 3 for. Pacers are 41 and 36. They've won 2 in a row, but those are on the road at Philly and at the Knicks. Irving. And Mahinmi not known as the best passer for a big man.
Very good point.
Here's Kyrie Irving, got free for a moment, and finally someone. They're down 9 here, 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Backdoor Hill for the jam. Talked about Mahinmi. Here's Irving, who has 20 points and 6 assists. Irving attacking the rim. Flips it up and in.
Layup.
On the shot clock. Skips to an open Stuckey. Got his own miss. George is open for 3. And the lead is 6.
Thank you, Frank. Dave.
Doris, that injury has cost a lot of people their careers. And yet Paul George, his team up 16. He started in the fourth quarter on the bench. Stuckey to the corner. C.J. Miles, a 3. And then
Here, tonight with the Pacers, but Cleveland's going to have to be able to close it out and do it defensively.
Stuckey's 3 is there. Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving going to come into the next head ball for Cleveland. Here's Fry for 3. Got it. And
Been brilliant this year.
Portland could still get to 5 in the West. Here's George knifing through the defense, putting it in and drawing a foul. 25 points for Paul George. Foul on Dellavedova.
Slashing, cutting, 42 points in the.
Love had that great first quarter where he was 4 of 7, 14 points. He's made only 1 basket since.
So I think he's going to do a good job handling that.
Obviously, the minutes go up for the starters. Your bench shortens, and then you have to make adjustments game to game. As
they lost a 4 overtime game at home to Detroit, and that put them in like a 5-game tailspin.
Miles for 3. That is 16 three-pointers. C.J. Miles is 6 of 7. He got his shot blocked on a layup attempt. Looked like he maybe hurt himself on his lift. But good to see him at least check back into the game, showing that he's healthy. So Indiana shoots 56% from the floor, gets 50 points from its bench, and the crowd here in Indianapolis knows that their team is probably going to be in the playoffs after this win tonight. This was big for Paul George and company, and George had a terrific night. Let's check in with Doris, who's with Paul George, who had 29.
Paul George, your 29 led a complete offensive game, inside, outside. What pleased you most about what your team did offensively?
I thought this is the most confident we've been as a group, both offensively and defensively. This is a good team, despite LeBron not playing tonight. This is still a good win for us, a good team. Again, I'm happy the way they came out and the way we came out and performed tonight.
You talked pregame about being uncertain of your identity, but what can you take tonight moving forward that will help you carve that identity?
Again, I think we come out and be confident as a group. I think everybody was just showed confidence in their game. They took shots within the offense. They weren't scared to make plays and go to the basket and create. I just thought individually everybody was confident.
I know you relish the opportunity to play against LeBron. He was obviously out with rest. How drastically does that change your night on both ends?
I had energy on the offensive end. Shump is about as good as he get defensively. RJ played great defense. JR played great defense, but it don't compare to LeBron.
It's great to see you back.
Appreciate it. I'm on my dad.
Dave.
Doris, he's played in every game this year and now has scored 20 or more in 7 straight. He had a game-high 29 points tonight as the Pacers inch closer to the postseason after missing out.